feeling overwhelmed, and it may be those moments where you just feel like you're going to burst into tears. There's just so much going on and you don't know where to start. Your head is swimming. There's so much going on. This is a strategy that you can adopt in those moments. And if you're feeling that right now, then I encourage you to stop, take stock, and just have a listen to these 3 steps that you can take. So when you feel like you're drowning, you just feel like you can't even hold your head up above water, you're drowning in all the mess going around you, you need to be able to just stop, take a breath and take stock. So here's some things that you can do. Number 1 is get everything out of your head. Part of the reason we start to feel overwhelmed is that because we're storing too much in our mind. We're trying to hang on to everything, remember everything, hold on to the things that are important, and we start to get overloaded and we're struggling to remember everything, and we start to randomly put lists and write things in notebooks and post-it notes all over our computer and over our desk. But I encourage you to take a moment, just stop and do a really big brain dump of everything that you need to contend with. Look at all of your lists, look at everything you've got, look at all the post-it notes, and just do a dump of absolutely everything you need to contend with. Then, if possible, I want you to categorize things. So bundle things together in terms of where they belong, what category they belong to, what project they belong to, so that if you need to, you can zero in on a particular thing. If there's one project or one client or person or thing that you really want to focus your attention on, you can look at all the things that relate specifically to that project. So whatever tools you've got, or however you want to use it, whether it's digital and sorting things in an Excel spreadsheet, or whether it's just using different colored highlighters on a page on a notebook, categorize the things that you need to contend with. And then lastly, when things are really going to pot, they're really going bad, I want you to think of this story. Imagine you are a mother in a flood. You've got 3 babies, but you've got 2 arms. This is a really horrific story, and I'm sorry if it triggers anything for anyone. But imagine you've got 3 babies, 2 arms, and you have to let one of those babies go. Now, that 3rd baby may survive, it may drown, you don't know. Maybe let's not say babies, maybe we say puppies. But you can only hang on to 2. When everything is going to crisis, the reality is that most of us can only achieve 3 to 5 things in a day. So I want you to focus on 3 things that you can do, no more than 5. Focus on just what are those babies you're going to save. And just trust and allow that those others will be okay. Maybe they won't, but in order for you to survive this crisis that you're experiencing right now, the overwhelm that you're experiencing, focus on the babies you're going to save and don't lament about the ones you can't. That's what you need to do for your own sanity. Put things into perspective as well. Reframe, rethink, and recognize how bad is this stuff actually. Does it mean that someone's going to die? Does it mean you're going to lose a limb? Does it mean that you're going to lose massive amounts of money? Some of those instances maybe, but in most of them, if you put it into perspective, it's actually not as bad and as monumentous as you're making it. It's not going to be as disastrous as you're making it feel, and it's your own guilt and responsibility, and you beating yourself up over these things that you probably don't need to. So just focus on 3 to 5 things, zero in on those in the day, and then if you get those done, fantastic. Focus on another 1, 2, or 3, but don't overload yourself. And use that list, that brain dump. If you need to, zero in on particular projects. But that's a strategy for you to just get through today and deal with that overwhelm that you're drowning in. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Perhaps you can leave a comment below. Share with me your experiences with overwhelm. How have you felt, and what has got you through? How have you pulled through those situations where you've just felt like you're drowning? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Please comment below.